Season 6 just keeps dropping banger after banger. Episode 7 of Miraculous Season 6, titled El Toro De Piedra, is finally here, and while, yeah, it was packed with secrets and mysteries like always, it also gave us some of the most heartwarming and emotional scenes in the entire series. Welcome back to Jeffrey Talks, I'm Jeff, and today we're diving into El Toro De Piedra. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more episode reviews. And of course, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the episode yet, pause here and come back later. Let's kick it off by talking about how absolutely gorgeous this episode was. The lighting, the background music, and the updated character designs, everything was on point. We finally got the scene that was teased during Miraculous Day on August 8th. And yes, Luca is actually in Brazil. But before we get into all of that, can we just take a second to appreciate Luca's new design? Seriously, it might be one of my favorite versions of him so far. Now, I'm pretty sure Luca is still training with Suhan in Brazil, which would explain why Suhan's been missing in action lately. But is Luca gonna be gone for long? I doubt it. Thomas Ostrek already confirmed Luca's got a big role this season, we just don't know what it is yet. Throughout the episode, we get a look at Adrienne's new room. It's still under renovation, boxes everywhere, kinda representing all the different stages of his life. Now, I was hoping we'd catch a glimpse of baby Adrienne photos, but nope, we got something much darker. The frog plushie. Yeah, a frog, similar to the one we saw back in the season 4 finale when Marinette lost her Miraculous, except now it plays a voice recording of Gabriel saying parapluie, a mix of papa and parapluie, which is an umbrella. It's a twisted nod to the iconic umbrella moment that started Adrinette. Gabriel seemed like a loving father once, maybe before Emily's illness changed him, but the real question is, what changed the parapluie to père, which is father? With all the clues laid out, it's possible Adrienne's memories were tampered with using an amok, which makes it way creepier. And did you notice, during the final Adrinette hug, the camera lingers on that frog. It's not just a plushie anymore, it's a symbol. Gabriel might be gone, but he still haunts Adrinette. And speaking of haunting, Gabriel left Adrienne a private letter. Nobody else knew about it. He hid it among Adrienne's baby photos. Classic manipulator move. In the letter, Gabriel confesses everything. He was monarch, he tried to revive Emily, Adrienne is a sentient being, and he wanted Adrienne to continue his mission with Nathalie's help. Now, based on the contents, it's clear that he wrote it before the final battle, because he doesn't mention Marinette's identities as Ladybug. When you break it down, there are two main ways to look at this letter. Either Gabriel never truly knew Adrienne, he assumed Adrienne would just pick up where he left off. We saw this mindset when Monarch told Bug Noir Adrienne would have done the same, but we know Adrienne is not Gabriel. Emily made sure of that. Or Gabriel had a change of heart at the end, and someone else, maybe the council, is behind pushing Adrienne into using the butterfly Miraculous now. Marinette's reaction to the letter says so much about her growth. She wants to tell Adrienne the truth, she's mature enough to realize he deserved to know. And while this season isn't exactly chronological, this episode likely happens after Alia's prep talk in Revelator, which explains Marinette's conflict. Still, she hesitates. She hides the letter just like she hid the truth before. She's a teenager carrying the weight of the world. I don't blame her, but as Alia said, the truth always finds a way out. From the start of the episode, Natalie is acting off. She's typing away on her laptop, talking to someone, until Marinette interrupts her. When she realizes Marinette's keeping Adrienne in the dark, Natalie immediately tries to destroy the letter. Then comes the post-credit scene. Natalie's in her old hairstyle and modified outfit. This shift might symbolize her reclaiming her freedom. At home, she's herself. Around the council, she's still putting on an act. And yup, she's wearing the butterfly Miraculous brooch. Or is she? There are two theories here. It's a fake brooch, just like how Cerise had a fake Fox Miraculous earlier. Plus, it looks exactly like Gabriel's, not customized like everyone else's. Or, Natalie is a double agent, pretending to work for the council while secretly protecting Adrienne and Marinette. She's definitely not a full-on villain anymore, especially since she didn't expose Marinette's identity when she easily could've. Not to mention that she seems against the idea of the perfect world the council are trying to create, since she did have a nightmare about it, with the same color style back in the season 5 finale. Now, let's talk about the mysterious council. 12 symbols, 12 seats, but what do they mean? I tried matching them with the Chinese zodiac, but it's not a perfect fit. Here's my take left to right. Eyes surrounded by shapes could refer to a magician. A brick wall could refer to a builder, a fountain pen nib would refer to a scholar or a teacher or a historian, a wheel, and I'm literally so confused about this, a scepter and a crown which refers to royalty, a diamond which refers to prestige and it is Gabriel, wheat stalk referring to healing which is Natalie's father, gear which is technology which refers to Tomoe, two masks referring to trickster or emotion, a sword referring to a warrior, flame referring to destruction or passion, and a molecular structure referring to science. Besides the members that we already know, I think Audrey Bourgeois might secretly be one too. And as for the Supreme, the one holding all the miraculous powers except Peacock and Butterfly, I don't think he's the creator, but he's definitely a major player in whatever's coming. Switching gears to Ivan's story, the episode did for Ivan what Daddy Cobb did for Sabrina, and it did hit hard. Even though I missed seeing Stomp with him, Ivan's confrontation with his dad was so raw and emotional. He knows his dad's a villain, and yet all he wants is a father. It's heavy, it mirrors Adrian's situation, except Ivan has no illusions left. Ladybug's reaction to Ivan might even foreshadow how she'll react when Adrian finds out the truth about himself. And then there's Julika's moment. Her song after getting the push from Rose was Cinema. She sings while Ladybug, Cat Noir, and Minotaurox fight in the background. The lyrics, emotional, symbolic, and powerful. The whole scene underlines the theme of imperfection is beautiful. Adrian was always meant to be Gabriel's perfect diamond, but this episode reminds us everyone is flawless, even those meant to be perfect like Adrian. And that's a wrap on another amazing Miraculous episode. What did you think about El Toro De Piedra? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I love reading them, and I'll see you in the next videos.